Hello and welcome. It's Sunday. I realize I'm late. I had a work thing that I needed to address, and I was wondering, Loki was like fast asleep in his peanut pod, and I was like saying to myself, is he going to remember to come? Is he going to remember? I know your fans are all here for you. I don't think they show up for me, Loki. They only show up for you. Let me get your... Hold on, I gotta get your sister's stash. That's not your stash. Come on, come where your fans can see you. Oh. Come on, creeper of the goobs. That's not yours. Come on, creepy. I know, cats need snacks. We're still looking for some cat snack sponsors, so if anybody wants to hook me up, we're here for it. Loki says, I like snacks. I love snacks. I would love to sample some new cat snacks. Please. Can I be a cat snack sponsor? Can I get sponsored by cat snack companies? Please let me be your taster model. I'm so handsome and beautiful. Okay. All right, one more because your sister's finishing up her... Oh! I don't know where you flung it out of my hand. Okay. Snacks have been had by cats. How is everybody doing today? It's cold and not yet raining here. It's supposed to snow tomorrow, which will be great because we need water and... Oh! So much yummy food over the past couple days. My belly is plop-plopping. And I forgot to make a list of topics for today. So we are flying by the seats of our pantaloons today. Oh, you found the one that flew overboard. Yeah. She had a whole pile of snacks that she snuck out of my hand here. Yep. Snacks have been had by all. All right. Where... Oh, I'm late. I forgot the order of our show. We have snacks, we do our project recap, and then we do some stitching and some biatchin'. So, where are we? We have made quite some good progress in getting the boning channels stitched on this masterpiece. It is a dream using Brunhilde, our new sewing machine. We got just about half done, half to finish, and then eyelets that I'm either stitching by hand or waiting until hopefully my Secret Santa gets me an eyelet press, but I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to wait that long to wear these new stays, so we'll see what happens first. I also still have a gajillion of these threads to finish off, so there's some work to do, but Brunhilde needs a little kiss of sewing machine oil because she developed a squeak. I managed to need to fill the bobbin thread because I ran out. I broke a needle and then had to take off the plate over the feed dogs because I must not have threaded it right and something was being odd. So we are learning each other. We're figuring each other out. And I need to finish stitching down this layer of the binding here. So we have that as one thing that needs working on. I completely hacked up the first version of the stays for pieces because it didn't fit right, and I'd already cannibalized the bones for the new stays. So I was like, well, let's just chop her off because we've got lacing strips and more lacing strips because this pile here is the Ralph Pink full-length half-boned stays. So let's see here. Here is the front. And there's laces. And then so this one laces in the front and the back. So I was like, well, instead of sewing in eyelets before I know the fit was going to be right, we should, based on the other old lacing strips, so we can try it out. So there's that. So this needs to be finished basting together. We have this corset that we can cannibalize pieces from because she also served well, but needs some improving. I think part of the issue, I added seam allowance of centimeter to the top and the bottom of each of the pieces. And I think that I didn't need to because it's going to be covered in the binding. Loki. So when I sit, she digs into my legs. So I think by taking off those 2 centimeters, that is going to help that issue. And we can cut that and deal with that next. Let's just finish basting this together and get distracted by Loki being a big meanie to his sister over there. Okay. So that's good. All right. So so this is double layer. I flatlined each of the pieces and then I'm just basting it together. But if the fit is right, I'm actually going to take off the basting and stitch it along the flat line nicely, press it open, and then have a top and a bottom, and then we'll fell it on opposite sides. So I realize that might not make sense right now, but we'll deal with that. I hope my audio is okay. Okay, so where's my needle and thread and snippers? Loki! Come on, big boy! So, how's everybody doing? What's everybody working on? Did everybody enjoy their weekend? I know, I can't believe it's Sunday again already. That means tomorrow's Monday and I have to deal with things that we'll have to deal with. Though I would just prefer to spend most of my time sewing and hanging out with Brunhilde. But you can't always have everything at the times when you want it. So, somehow my thimble is somewhere. We're just having a day. But I did see some exciting news. Congratulations, Eddie Hall and his wife that his son is finally going to be a big brother. They announced that today on the Instagram. So congratulations to Eddie. I guess that time of maybe using less juicy vitamins was good for his sperm count. Eddie Hall! Yeah, it was so cute. They gave him a lotto ticket scratch off, and he scratched it off and he didn't understand what was happening. He was like, what's going on? And then he just broke down. Oh, it was the sweetest thing. He was so adorable. It was really cute. So yeah, that was nice. That was sweet. And yeah. And then there's the ongoing debacle that's Amber Heard, the gift that just keeps on giving. Oh my God, her Amici briefs. I've listened to way too many interpretations of them already. This is just... And the one thing that we haven't seen yet is her appellate brief. So, I mean, her Amici she had 2 Amici briefs that Oh, yeah. I don't know. I also don't know who's funding this shenanigans since her um insurance companies are suing her, she's countersuing the one, so I guess she has to be a US citizen of a state if she is going to have appropriate jurisdiction for her countersuit, so well, I don't know. She can't be stateless and countersue, so we'll see what's going on there. Who knows? Not I. I don't understand it. Plus, that's not my area of advanced degree training, so I really don't understand. But, ay, ay, ay. And, oh my gosh, I just thought it was kind of gross, this picture. Where I don't even know whose page I was scrolling on Instagram's. Lizzo twerking, getting sprayed with champagne. It was, it was just gross. I didn't need to see that. My eyes are permanently scarred. Yeah, whatever. Ugh. Let's see here. What else? I still haven't got blocked by Christopher Boozy yet, so I guess he's continuing on his alternate Twitter platform. And whoever, I'm not, it's hard to tell. I'm not going to call him a liar because I have no idea from Adam. But if somebody really did call in a false SWAT on his family home this morning, that he might be an asshole, but that's not right either. So being an asshole to people who are assholes does not put you in the favorable light. So if that really happened, don't be mean to people, even though he's a weirdo. So yeah. Ugh. But it was fascinating. Was it last week that who was his name? Jason Goodman. Oh, right, the other guy who'd had a separate defamation suit that's getting dismissed because Boozy never responded in a timely fashion. It was speaking with Nate, the lawyer. So you should go check that out because what seems appears that there's this weird cabal's not the right word. There's some weird conspiracy. There's some weird campaigns going on that are just creepy and weird. Oh. Okay, no, it doesn't look like it's right in my face. So yeah, that I don't. I'm confused, but I'm tired. It's been a long weekend of eating really yummy food, and I need to make sure I hoop later so that we can not live up to the meme that my mother always sends me every Thanksgiving of don't forget to set the scale back 10 pounds. Nope. I just want the scale to go down 10 pounds or to be just less fluff and more muscle. That's what we're going for. Less fluff, more muscle. So I know what I need to do. More cardio and more. That is mine! More picking stuff up and putting stuff down. So you don't get to complain about results you don't have from work that you didn't do. So that's where that is. So I'm gonna shut my yappers and pick shit up and put shit down. What do you say, Loki? Gonna sing to your fans? Your fans, what? Could you sing to your fans? Come on, your fans would like a word. No, no. don't need to be camera shy. What's going on? Oh, yeah. Loki. Oh, at least you're in the frame. Sort of. You goofballs. Okay. And can't pull too hard on anything because we're just basted in place. Oh, I think because it's got to be laced in the front and the back, I think we can make this work. What says you? What do you say? I know. We should have put together a better list of things. We just were silly. Yeah. Oh, I know, handsome. Why can't you feed me more snackies? Streamies mean snackies for me. Snackies for me. Oh, I haven't done my shout out. Thank you to the 25th person who followed me over on the Rumbles. You are greatly appreciated. Thanks for all the folks who watch me on the YouTubes and smash the like and the subscribe buttons, and on the Rumbles hitting that plussy for me. It is just spectacular. We are small but mighty. And you are appreciated. So thank you. And we're gonna just see if we have enough to baste this down. So I'm not gonna bother to deal with the boning channels until I know that the fit's right. That, and I think I'm gonna need more German plastic boning. So I guess I could always use my steel boning, so it'll get boned one way or another. Cue the boner jokes. Okay, or not. It's a good thing Mr. Viva Fry had his American misadventures in the hospital this week. I'm glad his issues were managed without too much issues. Hopefully he gets some answers. Yeah, poor Viva. Oh, right. Free Form Friday this week with Hunley and Grabert. Amusing. Helped me during my super short Black Friday stream that always, my stashes seem like a mess sometimes, all the time. So of course I think I know what I need to pull stuff for, and then I don't pull that tub of fabric. So I'm like, okay. But we're professionals here. We'll figure it out. And not that I'm supporting consumerism, but I think the Gerard Cosmetics Black Friday sale might still be going on. And what is it? Stage canvas. I can't think of the name of it, but the eye primer that company sells, I think the sale is 51% off. So if you don't want to spend $20 on an eye primer and only want to spend 10ish, I would get one. I got one on their last 50% off sale. It is my favorite eye primer. It really is. I don't even have words. It lasts all day. I know I like promoting stuff that I didn't even put my face on today. I'm like, I barely showed up. I'm impressed that I like took a shower and decided to change my clothes today. We're having one of those days. But that stuff, it even makes my crappy eye, it makes poor quality. What is the eye makeup? I forgot I have no words today. Wow, I need to just find a blanket and cover up my head. Um, but yeah, it makes even poor quality pigments look really good. So I am here for, is it clean canvas? Whatever that eye primer is. Hopefully when I run out, I can get it again for 50% off, but I would probably consider paying full price for it because I love it that much. So that's saying a lot. So I was like $20 for eye primer. This better put my makeup on for me. But it's good. I'm here for it. Yeah. So some of the pieces I started. Oh, can you focus? I can't really see. I did try to mark some of the guidelines, and then I realized there's no point in marking all the boning channels quite yet, so I stopped. Because we have to check the fit before we deal with the boning. So here we are, basting and flatlining. I know we've done this before, so this is just a rinse and repeat that we sew our little tacking stitch and then make some giant basting stitches. Do you... Okay, come on. You're trying to distract me. You're distracting. Oh, and of course Loki's being cute playing with threads right out of frame. Loki, how do we always manage to do this? How do you always manage to be just out of frame? How do you do it? Every time. Every time. Let's see here. What else is going on? It's just been nice and quiet and calm right now, so I'm here for it. But now that I'd say I'm almost ready to start thinking more about my outer clothes, but I haven't perfected the undergarments. But these projects, I didn't think I was going to have so much fun, but I am. So that's good. I like hanging out with you all. All the replay crews. Maybe next week we will be fancy, and instead of sitting in here, maybe we'll do some stitching with Brunhilde next week. I'll have to figure out where to put all the cameras and the mics and the computers, but it could be fun. And the sounds of that machine sewing, it's so soothing and satisfying. All the little things. And I'm just doing the sides up into because the top has got boning that goes across the horizontally and vertical. So I'm not doing up the Well, except for I'm generally not doing the tops and the bottoms. I'm just doing the sides right now. You know? They're fighting again. They're fighting again. You guys, why can't you just play nice over there? Why can't you play nice? Ouch. Wow, these porcupines are really trying to have at it on me today. But I guess every good sewing project has a little bit of blood, sweat, and tears in it. That's how you make it yours. Was it really a good project if you didn't bleed once? And we'll see. I don't need those pop-ups. Should we pretend that I was going to do a reaction video? Who should we pull up a video to react to? What should we? Oh, that's me. I popped up on my screen. I am live right now. We're alive. We're alive. Well, let's see here. What? I know everybody's who's competing's well into the prep for the Olympia. And then the Arnolds will be in March. All right, that was some news. I forgot about that. The whole Adam Krigler aired his grievances with Tim Pool on his podcast this week. The ancient archaeology on Netflix is getting talked about everywhere. And been listening to the soothing voice that's Count Dankula. Oh god, that name. His Twitter handle is even less appropriate than Count Dankula, but alright, just referencing that done half so I can figure out to make is this right? Okay. These multi-pieced, lots of pieces projects really test your brain and your organizational skills because it only takes one misplace or reversed orientation piece to be like, what just happened here? What just happened? Let's see here. What do we have? Is there anything worse? I should have picked something out ahead of time. Now I'm just like, all right, and we're gonna sing cartoons from the 80s. So we are just that cool this morning. Ay, ay, ay. What? What? I don't know. don't know. We started the Skinwalker Ranch in 1899. 1899 has so many plot lines and is so visually... The visuals are so much a part of the storytelling that you just... all you can do is like watch the show. It's hard to sew or do anything else when that program's on. It's so confusing. But I did see... oh, there's up to 2 already. Jeff over at Legal Vices, the LawTube's maritime lawyer, has been doing reactions to the show, so that's been fun. Actually, I'd say that's been fun, but I haven't seen any of them. But they're out there, so I'll have to check them out. Oh, it's... oh. And I forgot how to sew. We are just crushing it today. Oh, so many eyelets to sew. Or am I just going to be slow and wait? Oh, well, we'll figure it out. We shall figure it out. We're not to the eyelet phase for most of our projects yet. We have time to make decisions. I know, so every year, my siblings and my parents, and my auntie, we do we have a Secret Santa exchange, and it doesn't help if people don't add stuff to their wish list so that others know what to get for. So I know who I'm getting for, but that is a human who has nothing on their list. It's a good thing I've heard about all the debacle that is, what, the Laird and the Lady ones, the sponsor that so many of the big YouTubers are on, where you like buy a square foot of land in Scotland and then they plant trees, but I guess actually they just donate some money to a third company, theoretically, that builds trees. Plants trees. So that person's not going to become a laird this year. Do we go for the gift box from Coffee Brand Coffee? Because I know they like coffee. Maybe, but I should get on that. Because what did the quartering say? He only has 10,000 gift boxes. But it was weird. You like sign up for the gift box, and it says the wrapping's free, but there's a base charge of $8. So what is that like how the wrapping gets covered? I don't understand. And if it's so, then just say wrapping is X amount of money. Like, I don't get it. Jeremy, what are you doing there? Do I have to message Sydney Wallace to get some answers here? I don't know why I tried to save that thread. That's not long enough. We are just rambling. Oh, that's a sad song. We're not going to sing that song. I don't know. I don't know. We should. Yeah, whatever. What else has been in the news this week? Oh, all the weirdness from the University of Idaho, Iowa. Yes, Idaho. That's just weird. There's weirdness afoot. There's weirdness afoot everywhere, though, and there's always weirdness, so. I don't know. Too crazy. Too much funny business. Can we no longer can we just go to live in boring, unexciting times? Because interesting times, I'm over it. I'm seriously over it. I just want things to be boring. It's only just begun. Oh. Alright, fine. Fine, cannot, you knigget. You cannotting. Oh, let's check this out real fast. So I heard that Michelle Dauber deleted her Twitter. Let's just toggle over to the tweets and see. Michelle Dauber has no 300 tweets today. Well, it's people tweeting about her. Oh, right. I forget. Oh, yeah. Joe Neerman from Good Logic yesterday. Because there's rumblings that. All right. This is what Good Logic said here. We'll make this official so people can see where I'm. But I'm not just talking out of my fanny here. All right. Share. Screen. Window. That one. Share. Show on stream. Okay. So. I can't. Okay. So. Michelle Dauber. Can you go to there? Nope, that just makes it bigger. Fled Twitter, most likely due to the wrongful death suit filed by the family of Katie Myers for the disastrous policies that a monster implemented at Stanford. Either way, let's hope she gets lots of counseling before interacting with society. So yeah, I did hear about this event that happened at Stanford, so we'll see. We'll see. Mm-hmm. Unfortunate that their family is held in love and compassion and that all of those families can heal, because who was talking about Dauber? They had some very experiences happen in their world life that I wouldn't wish upon my worst enemy, and it's just not nice. Okay. So yeah. All right, that was in the poopers. What other? We started off with the fun, happy news. What else do we have? What else is nice? Cats are nice. Warm beds are nice. Baths are nice. Hot coffee. Yeah, it's. Oof. We'll see if they can even, if Bot Sentinel can even do their platform. He wanted like 100,000 people to pre-register for the beta, and that hasn't happened yet. And we'll see. I'm gonna stick to working, trying to figure out what I want to post on my locals, working with my rumbles, dropping stuffs, and then the platforms I'm already at. I do not need another platform right now for nobody to find me on. I know, the misadventures of attempting to thread needles when the camera's on. Because, okay. We're almost done with our basting. All right, folks. I'm just yammering on, and I think I've stopped being funny for today. So I'm gonna call it a show. It was great. Thanks for hanging out. Leave me a comment. Leave me a plusie. Leave me a like. Subscribe to this shenanigans, and we'll see you next time. Bye.